Oh, Lord.
Welcome back.
Top 17, baby.
I'm very excited right now to still be here in the MasterChef kitchen. The judges have given aprons to all of us for a reason, and I'm gonna do what I can to make sure that I get to that finale, not only for myself, but I need to make Joe Bastianich proud.
And now it's time for your next big mystery box challenge. Tonight's mystery box has been curated by a chef that really knows a thing or two about great American regional dishes. Who is it, Aaron?
It's me. All right, guys. On the count of 3, we're gonna lift those boxes. 1, 2, 3.
They are alive.
In front of you, you have live crawfish, oysters, catfish, shrimp, and of course, one of my favorites, redfish. The bounty of delicious morsels from my backyard.
I don't really recognize these ingredients. I know what they are, but in Iowa, we don't get fresh ingredients like this very often. I'm a little worried at this point that I'm not gonna know what to do with this.
Right, listen carefully. Your challenge tonight, make a delicious dish featuring at least 2 items from that incredible oasis of magical product.
You also have an amazing pantry in the equipment room. But what's in that net needs to be the star of that dish. Now, tonight, you're not only cooking with some of the best seafood in all of the country, you're also cooking with one of the best chefs in America, right alongside of you. Yes. Chef Aaron Sanchez.
This is like Christmas, baby. Look at that.
You have 60 minutes to make us one spectacular dish. Is everybody ready?
Yes, Chef.
Your 60 minutes starts now.
Behind you, kiddos.
Oh, my gosh. Oh, he's perfect.
Coming from Iowa, I'm not familiar with the crawfish, but they look like little lobsters, so I'm just gonna treat them like little lobsters.
Is there pepper?
So I'm gonna make shrimp and crawfish ravioli with a tomato basil marinara, and I'm hoping that I can elevate that to the next level and really wow the judges.
I'm going to be doing a crispy pan-seared redfish with fingerling potatoes and pancetta. Chef Aaron, he's right here, you know? I'm just so happy that I have the opportunity to cook alongside him.
Come on, guys. Keep hustling. I'm gonna try to recreate a seafood boil that we have down in the South. I'm gonna attempt to make shrimp and crawfish dumplings. It's a risk, but if you're gonna stay in this competition, you gotta take risks.
What an amazing lucky bag. A bag full of fresh shellfish, fresh fish.
Oh, I got a live one.
Oysters.
There you go.
Catfish.
Come on.
Redfish.
Sorry.
Crawfish.
Beautiful crawfish.
And shrimp. Let's talk about crawfish. What are the ups and downs?
So they take literally 30 seconds to cook, so they're easy to overcook.
Let's talk about redfish.
The skin is a difficult one. Very tough skin.
Come on, Chelsea.
So they got to be able to fillet,
Yep.
to descale,
Pin bone.
to pin bone it. That is a very complicated thing.
It's a tough one.
And shrimp, obviously the most commonly known ingredient.
Woo! I'm back at it, baby.
Aaron is super focused. He seems like he's having real fun.
How exciting and inspirational for all of our contestants tonight to cook in amongst him and use the ingredients that's from his backyard.
You know you're making it, Ron?
Yep, making some etouffee, baby.
I'm gonna make a fish stew with a nice fillet of whitefish and some shrimp. I'm Italian. We cook with fish all the time. It's not a big deal for me.
Aaron,
Yes, sir.
this smells incredible. Seriously,
All right,
what are you cooking?
So we're gonna make a crawfish and shrimp etouffee. This needs to cook down, Joe, so give it a second. I'm gonna let that...
Aaron,
Yes.
give me an S.
Really? I'm not even messing
God.
with you.
We could help you here a little bit.
Really? There you go. Joe, if this
That's
goes
fine,
south,
it's
bro,
fine,
it's your
fine,
ass,
it's
all right?
fine,
That's all I'm
it's
saying.
fine.
That is delicious. Utilizing the head, the tails, the broth, the seasoning.
That
Absolutely.
has a ton of flavor.
That is amazing. It'd be nice if you work a little bit tidy.
How about that?
Come on, good luck.
Come on, leave him alone.
Taylor,
Yes, Chef.
Tell me about the dish. What are you doing?
I'm making a fresh homemade pasta.
And what kind of protein are you using?
I'm using the shrimp, the beautiful shrimp, and I'm using the red fish. Because this is something that I cook at home with my mom and my stepdad. I love pasta and shrimp.
Yep, Taylor, the heat is on.
Yes, Chef.
I gave you that apron. I believed in you weeks ago. I still believe in you. Good luck.
Thank you, Chef.
Some fresh herbs.
All right, Jerome. What's
Yes,
going
Chef,
on? You
what's
got a lot
up?
of action here. Tell me
I
what
do.
the
I
dish
got a lot
is.
of action. I'm doing a pan-seared red fish, but I'm also going to do scalloped potatoes with shrimp.
You're putting cooked shrimp in with raw potatoes into the oven. I hope it comes out all right.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
All right, Jerome, you're wearing my pin. Don't let me down.
Execution, baby. I got you.
Less than 25 minutes to go, guys. Come on. One stunning portion. Right, Matthew.
Yes.
You're here because Joe believed in you.
Yes.
Tell me, what's the dish?
I'm gonna do a pan-seared red fish, and then I'm also gonna do some fried oysters with some braised leeks.
But there's nothing cooked.
Yeah, I'm cooking it right now. That's what I'm getting on to.
There's nothing cooked.
I'm getting the fish
raw,
cooked.
Raw.
I have oysters in the fryer right now.
So we're frying a freaking oyster.
Frying an oyster, yeah.
Look at me. Look. Oysters take 30 seconds.
Yes.
You're cooking the fish last. What are you doing?
I'm going right now. I'm running a little bit behind, and
I just spin round for me. Because I was hoping you'd turn into Superman.
Yeah.
And it's not happening. Clark, look.
Yes, Chef.
Spin round again and come back to me as a talented cook.
Yes,
I'm
going, Chef.
Let's
Thank
go.
you, thank you.
Chelsea from Houston, what are you making there?
I'm doing a corn cake, and then I've got shrimp and fish with a rancho chili sauce.
You're wearing Aaron's apron, too. You looking out for any tips?
I mean, he's so organized, and to see him do it right there, it's unbelievable.
Good luck to you.
Thank you, Jim.
Guys, we're down to 8 minutes remaining. Some amazing dishes out there, but a lot of them aren't sticking to the roots of that bag. They're coming up with some ridiculous ideas. So Julia, she's taking the red fish, she's finished them, she's cooking them in butter, and she's using a creamy polenta cake as well at the same time. So she's playing to her strengths, but trying to modernize it, but totally doesn't understand the sort of New Orleans style.
Jerome's doing kind of like an au gratin potato with shrimp inside of it.
Something's not 100%.
But he had cooked the shrimp and then put it in with the raw potatoes.
Unbelievable. Matt's doing this sort of seafood saute dish. I think he's a little bit frazzled.
Were they taking too many risks?
I don't think they'll focus enough. 90 seconds remaining.
Good. Beautiful.
One stunning portion. Let's go, guys.
Oh, that's hot.
I'm really excited to taste a bite of New Orleans.
60 seconds to go. Please, start plating.
Is Ryan gonna present the whole fish? That's so unorthodox for MasterChef.
30 seconds to go.
Let's go, guys. Come on. Aaron Sanchez, you done?
Yes, let's go, guys.
Sir.
This is it. This is where it counts. 10,
9,
8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and stop. Hands in the air. Well done.
Good job, guys. Okay, attention. Everyone, look at me for 1 minute. I have a super important announcement. This wasn't a regular mystery box challenge. There's more on the line with this mystery box than you thought. Tonight, the cook that made the worst dish will be going home.
Oh, come on.
Just like that. Nowhere to hide. Tonight, there's more on the line with this mystery box than you thought. The cook that made the worst dish will be going home.
Oh, come on.
Just like that. Nowhere to hide.
This makes me question every decision I had made up to this point. I have never made this dish before. Why did I take a risk on a new dish when this could be the dish that sends me home?
Right, let's start off with the man that puts big flavors at the heart of all his dishes. Aaron Sanchez, please bring your dish up.
Holy crap, my mentor, Chef Aaron, is incredible. His dish looks beautiful.
What is the dish?
I made a shrimp and crawfish etouffee. Made a beautiful roux, nice and dark.
Beautiful.
And then cooked it down with our trinity, which is bell peppers, celery, and onion. And then folded in some beautiful crawfish at the end.
It smells incredible.
He's got this great technique and so many big, bold flavors.
The depth of flavor, it feels like you've been cooking for 3 hours. Amazing job.
Thank you very much.
Delicious. It's
unreal how creative he is. And to have cooked with Chef Aaron, it's unbelievable.
The amazing Aaron Sanchez, come on. Now, as you know, we've had a chance to watch and taste everything you were doing. And we want to take a much closer look at 3 dishes that completely missed the mark.
The first dish we want to examine is a dish that featured pasta, but not in a good way. Taylor.
I feel like I keep disappointing my mentor. And now a dish that I make at home all the time could be sending me home.
Okay, Taylor, can you explain the dish to me?
I have a spicy garlic tomato sauce with a fresh fettuccine, spiced shrimp, and a fillet of redfish.
Did you just cook the tomatoes with olive oil?
No, I was really trying to focus on what I really love to cook at home, and I always love to make tomato sauces.
That's not a tomato sauce. That's more like a soup of some sort, as far as I'm concerned.
Okay.
The shrimps are a separate dish, which have nothing to do with the concept of the pasta dish. The pasta itself is okay, but I don't know what this piece of seared fish on top has to do with anything else. It shows me a cook who's maybe trying to avoid dealing with fish, which was the point of today's mystery box.
How'd you cook the fish?
I pan-seared it, chef.
You're here because I believed in you, but you missed the mark. Fish cooked okay, but I'm concerned, Taylor, that you're buckling under the pressure.
The next dish that we want to examine further featured shrimp and totally failed on multiple levels to showcase it. That home cook is Jerron.
I do not want to let Joe down, but I messed up. So I'm hoping that there are some good qualities of my dish to keep me here.
All right, so Jerron, explain to me the dish, please.
Today you have pan-seared redfish with a shrimp and au gratin potato with sugar snap peas and carrots, and then a white wine sauce.
Error number one. That's the intestinal tract where the shrimp actually process everything it eats. I'm not gonna eat that because that's disgusting. So, Louisville, Kentucky, do you cook seafood?
I don't use the fresh ingredients because it's hard to get in Louisville, Kentucky.
You made a huge error by serving the fish skin side down. You have this flabby, flaccid skin. But you over-peppered them as well. No bueno.
Sharon, where'd you get the idea of the potatoes and the shrimp?
There was something that just popped into my mind, actually. I mean...
Well, pop it out of your mind. A gratin potato needs to overcook to taste good. Putting shrimp in the middle of the potatoes to overcook it, all of a sudden you've got a freaking golf ball in your mouth from the shrimp. And there you are with a bag of goodies, and you give me this.
And the third and final dish that sadly missed the mark tonight belongs to a person that has a lot of great ideas, but sometimes fails in execution. Please bring up your dish. Matt.
I might be able to be saved because of my strong plating and my different techniques that I use on the dish. So hopefully this is enough for the judges because I am not ready to go back to Iowa.
Matt, description of the dish, please.
It's a pan-seared redfish with some fried oysters, some braised leeks, carrot puree, roasted cauliflower, and a orange fennel reduction.
Here's the deal. You would have had something very appealing with that fish had you not put the fried oysters on top, because it rendered that skin extremely flabby. The puree is probably the shining star of this dish, but unfortunately your choices, it's what's having this dish fall short.
Matt, here's the problem. A dish at this point in MasterChef has to have an idea. Like, what's the idea of this dish? Even explain, sell it to me now.
I wanted to try to bring that leek and that fennel flavor in, and you know, the fennel flavor didn't really come through in the sauce.
You want to play, you can play, but you need to do it with intelligence.
This show.
Braised leeks, which are fine, that's not enough to win MasterChef. Sorry, Matt, it's disappointing.
I'm a little bit concerned right now.
Frustrating. You gotta step up when we give you those treasures.
Sorry, Joe. Looks like you're about to lose another home cook.
But compared to Taylor's dish and Jerron's dish, I have a little bit more flair on my plate, and I think I have a little bit more potential there.
Your 3 dishes this evening were way off, but the reality is that only one home cook is going home this evening. Taylor, please step forward. You are spared, but never, put a dish like that in front of us again. Please go to your station.
Thank you, Chef.
Gordon, if you don't mind, I think this decision should be rendered by Joe.
Yep.
Jerome, Matt, I gave you both aprons because I believed in both of you. Only one of you will survive. With a heavy heart, I have to say, the person leaving tonight is the person leaving tonight with a heavy heart, I have to say, is Matt. Jerome, please return to your station. Jerome, get your head in this game.
Thank you, Chef.
Matt, you're a smart guy. Tonight, you missed it.
I just want to thank you, judges, thank MasterChef. You know, I've only been cooking 2 years, so there's a lot to learn still, and this has been an incredible journey.
2 years is not a long time to be cooking, and if you're cooking at this level in 2 years, there's a lot more great food going to come from you.
Thank you, Chef.
Matt, please put your apron at your station and leave the MasterChef kitchen.
Thank you, guys.
Good night.
Good night.
Only cooking for 2 years and then making it to the top 17 of MasterChef. I think I'm really proud of it. I think it should also be a message to people out there that are just starting to cook. If you're truly passionate, follow your passions.
You're a great guy.
Right, all of you, let that exit be a stern reminder. Every time you cook in this kitchen, you bring your A game. Let's get back to some good news. Right now, Joe, Aaron, and myself are going to choose 2 dishes each. These 6 do not have to compete tonight in a very tough pressure test.
I'm very pleased with the performance of 2 of my mentees, in particular for their drive and their understanding of the ingredients. Congratulations. Brian and Caesar, you are safe from the elimination test.
So there are 2 of my mentees that I'm also equally proud of tonight. You got the theme, you delivered big, bold flavors, very, very satisfying to eat. Congratulations to Ralph and Mark. Let's go, Mark.
The top 2 for me tonight, the dishes were amazing. Samantha and Bowen.
Please come up here and join us.
More of that, young man. Line up, please, Mark. Amazing. Thank you. Now, the rest of you, listen carefully. Many Americans don't have time, energy, or interest to cook every day, right?
Right.
Hold on. Yeah.
Uh-oh.
Oh. Frozen dinners. Now, tonight, we have chosen one of America's most popular frozen dinners. Salisbury steak. It's not actually a steak.
What?
You have a frozen Salisbury steak covered in a mushroom gravy, served with roasted red bliss potatoes, finished with some green beans from 2004. This iconic American frozen dinner takes 45 minutes to heat up in the oven. But some of you will have even less time.
Ooh.
You 6 will not be cooking, but your night is not quite over yet.
Here's the deal, guys. In the equipment room, there are 10 boxes of that Salisbury steak dinner. 7 of them have 45-minute cook times on the boxes. 1 has 40 minutes on the box. 1 has 35 minutes. And yes, 1 home cook will only get 30 minutes to complete their dish.
Wow.
Inside the equipment room, on the refrigerator, you'll find some lovely fridge magnets. Those magnets contain the faces of all of these home cooks. You will take those and place them on the box. You're effectively assigning cook time to each of these home cooks.
You'll have just 3 minutes to decide. Your time starts now.
Go, 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 go,
Let's go, guys. Grab those magnets, Caesar.
Got him, got him. What are y'all thinking? What are y'all thinking?
Let's go, let's go, let's go. All right, who is for sure 30 minutes?
I say Shanika 30.
No, Shanika 40.
No, no.
I'm thinking Emily for 30.
No, 45.
No.
Hold on. I say challenge her with 40.
No. 35. I think Julia 30 minutes and
Julia,
Shanika
30
30.
minutes.
Why?
Julia has been baking really well. We have not seen Julia really cook savory.
We have not seen Julia cook savory. Why are y'all giving Shanika so much time? I know she's good.
I think Shanika
Give
should
me a
have
valid reason.
40.
Shanika is 40.
That I can live with.
That's it right there,
There we
guys.
go. Everyone else has 45 minutes.
We decide to give Shanika 40 minutes, Emily 35 minutes, and Julia 30 minutes.
Time's up. Let's go.
Go,
Okay, let's
get
go.
out of here. We are targeting the people we feel are the strongest or that rub the other contestants the wrong way, like Shanika.
So, did you all have an input across those 3 minutes?
Yes.
Yeah.
Just as a stern reminder, at least one of you will be eliminated tonight. Your 45 minutes starts now.
Go, guys.
Come on, guys.
My face.
Boxes. 35 minutes.
40 minutes. 30. Wouldn't you know it? I'm the 30-minute girl.
You're 30.
Yeah.
You can't get it
Oh, no,
yet.
I can't get it yet. I had a feeling this was coming because there's a lot of people that are threatened by me,
That's gotta suck.
but I'm not worried about it. I'm definitely gonna use this time to strategize what I'm gonna do and just get this done.
Come on, y'all, get it in.
Shanika, how much time have they allotted?
40 minutes.
40 minutes. Wow. Julia,
30.
Emily,
35 minutes, Chef.
35 minutes. You ladies got your work cut out.
So if you've been dealt the 5, the 10-minute, the 15-minute penalty, is it make or break? How hard is it?
Salisbury steak is basically almost like a fast-track meatloaf with a beautiful glaze on there. You need time to do this. Shanika, 15 seconds, stand by.
This is her time to step up.
Shanika, 40 minutes? If she's smart, she'll take those 5 minutes and absolutely categorize what she needs to do over the next 40 minutes. Shanika, 3, 2, 1, start.
Everybody up there on that balcony trying to throw me off my game by taking 5 minutes away from me, but this is not gonna stop me. I'm gonna make small pieces so Salisbury steak cooks a lot faster, get my gravy on, cook my veggies last, make sure my potatoes in. I got this.
So my spin on Salisbury steak today, I'm just planning on adding a little bit of bacon and a little white cheddar to elevate that.